Hello, I'm going to be talking about theaters and operas, some similarities, some differences, and some facts about the two. The opera. The opera is an art form in itself that joins music, singing, acting, and movement together. It appeared in the 1600s and was first written in Cremona in Italy. The music in the opera expresses the emotion and the action taking place on the stage. Unlike most theaters, the text is being sung by the artists. The emotion and intensity of the singing really have a big impact of the weight and the meaning of the words. In the opera, we also use something called a recitaire. A recitaire is a form of singing where we're singing a very simple melody with a small orchestra playing along. In the opera, the audience want to be a part of an extraordinary show that enhances their imagination and their sensibility by their hearing and their sight. An example of a famous opera is Rigoletto by Giuseppe Verdi. The theater. The theater is also an art form that uses live performers to present an experience of a real or imagined event. The performers communicate with their audience with gestures, speech, song, dance, and music. The theater began in the ancient Greece and includes both of plays and musicals. The theater is also a place that is often used for dramatic performances. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a clip of a dramatic performance, and in my opinion this is a very good clip considering what I've been talking about, because I want you to notice the emotion in the faces of the characters in this play. This is from a musical called The Lion King. So here you can see what I've been talking about in how these performers does communicate with their audience, not only using their words and their music and singing, but also with their full body language and gestures. Richard Wagner is an example of an important person when it comes to operas. He have made 13 musical dramas and started his musical education in 1825. He is known as one of the most famous composers due to his skills of putting together an opera. Two of his most famous works are called The Flying Dutchman and Luther's Wedding. Another important person when it comes to operas is Giuseppe Verdi. He was one of the greatest opera composers in Italy and have made over 20 musical dramas. Three of his famous works are called Rigoletto, La Buccia, and Don Carlos. I chose this topic because we recently had a theoretical music test about this, so I thought I could refresh my memory by doing this kind of presentation and talking about this. And also I kind of find it a little interesting in how these different performances are being built and by who. So that's why I chose this. For sources, I used Wikipedia for the facts, Google for the pictures, YouTube for that small clip that I had, and also the music textbook for even more facts. So yeah, thank you for your attention.